In my dream, my mom and I had moved in with my biological father, which is very, very, very strange to me because my parents don't speak. They don't have anything to do with each other. Like, they never have my whole life. And I don't think I realized how much of a toll that took on me as an adult. It takes a toll on you when your parents don't fool with each other. And it's not until you get older till you really start to see how much of a toll it takes. But I understand the circumstances. Some people just don't know how to grow. Some people just don't know how to act right. Some people don't know how to let the past go. And when you have people that deal with those issues on top of each other, it's going to convolute your life. And it's sad. But there's a piece of me that is extremely broken because of that wound, and I didn't know that I had it. I didn't know that I had a parental wound so deep that it's caused me to live my life questionably and accordingly. The simple fact that my mom and dad really do not like each other and don't speak, never have. It would be one thing if they had, or if I even saw an inkling of it, maybe, as a kid, just something. Because things do change. I get that part. But the constant hatred towards each other, it's just, to me, I think it's really the nerve. Y'all got some real fucking nerve to be acting like this when you had a whole white dress wedding and in a church with our whole family and friends from both sides there, just to end up making it look like it was some big sham of a mistake, and I'm the product of a sham, which is why I've had to fight my whole life for my name, because it seems like I came from a bad place. But what really actually happens is when things come from a bad place, they turn out really beautiful. And it's the same thing that's happening now with Josiah's dad. This mess it's turned into, although despite my efforts to be a great co-parent with him and just to keep the ball rolling in a healthy manner for our son, he has been an asshole. And he's treated me like utter shit. And there's nothing he can do to run from that. It's been 10 years and you treated me like shit. It's really been 20. Been treating me like shit from the first year that I met you. And I've been trying to get away from you, and you have this imaginary pull that you act like you don't. And from that, I've birthed a business. A healing business. And I find it so interesting that life is giving me back what I lost in a different way. This man broke me, tried to shatter me. And I have to admit that, because in life, certain things are going to break you down. I'm not invincible. I am in a human experience, and the way that he's treated me has been so vile that it has broken me to a place where I've just continuously chosen men that dilute my self-worth because I just need somebody there for me instead of turning to Christ. Now that I've turned to Christ, I can see clear as day. I don't need anyone around me that does not have my best interest, because I can wait. I can wait on true love. Because my whole entire life, the one thing that I have not experienced a lot of is true love. My friends have used me viciously, expeditiously. My family, most importantly, my parents, They have neglected me in a way that is so severe that I don't think that I just don't think that they'll ever forgive themselves, honestly. They try to move on with their marriages, and they've done everything to self-soothe, and they have not done a single thing to soothe me. They have inflicted more and more and more and more and more pain. There it goes. So my dream last night was my mom got better. She got out of the hospital. And we needed a place to go temporarily. So he took us in. And he was a cheap, angry, old bat when we got there. And after being there for a little while, he softened his heart. And I see how a man can go a lot of years and bury some shit. Father, forgive me that I'm being vulgar, but I have things that I really have to get out of my system and convey it exactly how it is. And now that I'm an adult, I understand this dynamic so much better than I ever have. I see through it. This man has spent his life in a spiral of destruction, running from a mistake that he made in his 20s, that he never healed from, where he never grows, all because of a heartbreak when he's in his 20s. When the reality is, you just had to do the right thing. That's all you lost the woman of your dreams. Yeah, you lost your marriage that you really wanted to probably hang on to, but your bad decisions cost you this. And at the end of the day, it isn't fair to continue to drag people through the mud because of your pain. It's just not. It's not okay to drag people through the mud because you don't want to fucking heal. And I say that with all sincerity because I have seen it happen so many times before, and it's sickening. Because you don't want to heal, you're going to hurt me. Then I got to do double time healing work on myself to recover from the blunt force trauma, the continued trauma. People that are narcissistic and that inflict narcissistic pain onto others need to go to jail. There needs to be a special jail for narcissistic cases, because the way that it's hurt humanity is insane. And I pray that this business I've started really helps to heal the collective, because when you are a survivor of narcissistic abuse, I've been a victim of narcissistic abuse my entire fucking life. And it's taken for me to pray and be at my wit's end with it to finally realize the damage that has been done to me. And the whole time I've been fighting, trying to save my son from it, and he don't even know what's happening to him. That's the thing about narcissistic abuse. You don't know what's happening to you. It's so dangerous because you don't know what's happening to you while it's happening. You have like inklings, you know. I'm pretty fucking smart too. I'm pretty damn smart. But to wake up one day and realize after 36 years, I have lived under the thumb of narcissistic abuse makes me want to run. But I got to keep going. I have to keep healing. I have to keep praying. And I got to keep going. Because it's not optional. Or I become them. See how life works? So, be as it may, it is well. We are well. We are healing. And this is a season for beginning again. I look forward to meeting you all. Ashe.